Hi there, I'm Dr. Stephanie Falk, and today I want to talk about a few suggestions on how to have more emotional intimacy in your relationship. What we know about relationships is they don't really last long term unless emotional intimacy is established and couples can really connect on that level. We want to have fun, we want to have shared values, we want to have chemistry, but those things usually don't maintain a relationship long term. What does is emotional intimacy. So whether you have a little bit of a gap there and need to work on it, or whether you already have a fairly intimate relationship, I think these tips can help anyone if you're willing to experiment with them a little bit. So the first tip is be more intentionally vulnerable. Share a little bit more by way of feelings. I think one way to implement that is a pretty common question that partners ask each other is, how was your day? Friends ask this as well. How was your day? You can build intimacy in a friendship as well. And a lot of times people will naturally just say, well, my day was fine, or my day was okay. It was a pretty good day, or, I was tired today. But we don't often say much more than that unless there was a really huge event that transpired, whether positive or negative. And I think that we can deepen the connection and the conversation by picking one thing. Just pick one thing to share about that has an emotional component to it. So for instance, I was kind of bored today, but then I got this email and I learned about X, Y, and Z, and I was pretty excited about that. Or maybe you share, today I talked to a colleague that I've never really talked to before, and we really connected, and they like this activity much like I do, and it was just really nice to connect and learn a little bit more about them. So just pick one thing and be intentionally vulnerable and make sure that you share some feelings. Number 2, I think that an incredible question to practice asking each and every day is, what is it that you need today? Is there anything that you need from me today? I think it's a lovely question when you're parting. It's a lovely question when you regroup together. And it's a nice question before you go to bed. Is there anything that you need from me today? So I've obviously given you a couple of different options for when you might be able to implement that question. But what does that question really do? Number 1, it shows that you're willing to show up for your partner and that you care about their needs. And number 2, it means, to your partner, I think that it shows them that you're willing to put in the work towards a relationship, not just ask them questions that don't require you to take part in actively helping to support them, but that you're willing to dig in deep and do things that really make a difference in their life. I don't know too many people's hearts that wouldn't be touched if their partner said, hey, before I turn in for bed, is there anything that you would need from me? Anything that you need me to do that would make your day a little bit better? Number 3, practice acts of kindness or daily affirmations. I think both is really great, but just gearing yourself around making sure that you do one or the other, I think would be a really nice starting place. And what it does is it softens your heart so that you're looking for opportunities to serve your partner, or you're looking for opportunities to compliment your partner. And in doing so, you're looking for the ways that they're special to you. You're looking for what you value about them so that you can share that with them. And so it softens your heart in relation to your partner. And then when you do an act of service, or if you share a compliment, I think that it allows your partner to feel softer as well, to feel noticed, to feel important in your world. So whether you say, hey, I just want to let you know that I think you look really pretty today. I really like how your hair is styled. Or if you say, hey, I really loved the way that you helped me with packing the other night. It was really important and meaningful. Thank you so much. Or maybe whether you leave a nice note on your partner's car and just say, hey, I wanted you to know I was thinking about you. I think all of these things demonstrate that your partner is meaningful and that your partner is a priority, and it softens us. So again, just to reiterate these 3 tips, be intentionally vulnerable, share a little bit more about your day, pick one event and share some feelings around it, and something that was meaningful for you. Even if it registers on the smaller end of things, still open up and share. So that's a nice precedent. Number 2, toy around with that question, what do you need? Is there anything that you need from me before I do, X, Y, and Z, before I leave the house, before I take a nap? Yeah, it's a question that shows your partner that you care. And number 3, try to intentionally share one compliment or an act of service with your partner each and every day. I hope it's been helpful to tune into this video. If you don't want to miss a video, feel free to subscribe. And I hope that you're having an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you.